Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk. This is me, Meera. Today we're going to learn different phrases and sentences that we can replace I promise you with. Well, why this? Why do I need to replace it when I can simply say I promise you? And that is because I think promises are such dear kept secrets and things which are kept close to someone's heart, and someone trusts you when you say I promise you. Well, why not explore it even more and go to the deep end and see what we find and replace that with much better, probably dramatic phrases to make someone believe and trust us. Don't you think we should go ahead and learn what these are? Well, I'm pretty excited for these. Let's start with the first one. Come hell or high water. It's very, very poetic, is what I think personally. How can you use it? Let's understand what it means. Come hell or high water, I will do it. That in itself is a wonderful way to promise something. For example, you can say, I will definitely visit you next summer, come hell or high water, which means no matter what, right? No matter hell or high water, believe me and trust me, I promise that I will come and meet you. Another way to say it, come hell or high water, I will definitely score good marks this time, right? You're promising something to someone by using this phrase, right? All right, let's move ahead and see what we have in store. No matter what happens, of course, all these phrases actually mean I promise you something or we promise you to do something, but in different ways and forms, these can be used in your daily life sentences. No matter what happens, we must finish our work by today 7 p.m., right? No matter what happens, we must cook dinner for ourselves. Simple, right? There's another one. No matter what happens, we have to make sure that the mother doesn't find out. Okay, different ways to promise yourself and others. All right, moving on from there. A word to the wise. This one is more like it's my word and you have to believe my word as I'm giving it to the wiser person. Probably someone who's smarter than you are. Well, wise usually means experienced, okay? It could be someone who is elder to you, right? Or it could be someone who is professionally experienced than you are, or someone who is just simply wise and you seek advice from. Here you want to promise something to that person, and that's why you can, and that's where you can use a word to the wise. Don't worry, your house will be safe. It's a word to the wise. That means your word to the wise. I hope you have understood this one. Let's move on to the next one. Cast iron guarantee. Well, guys, cast iron is something which is really strong in nature, and that is the strength of your promise, that you guarantee something. And when you guarantee something, you must pay consequences if you don't follow through your guarantee. So if you're guaranteeing something to someone, if you're promising something, you must follow that promise. So you can say, hey, don't worry about your house, like the example that we just saw. It's my cast iron guarantee. It will be safe. Go ahead, have some fun. You can leave your child with me for tonight. It's my cast iron guarantee that I will feed him, bathe him, and put him to sleep, and you have nothing to worry about. Well, a sweet gesture from one friend to another, right? Moving from cast iron guarantee, of course, you can use this in your relationship as well. Well, you can say, don't worry, it's our little secret. It's my cast iron guarantee. Nobody will get to know, right? Very sweet. Moving on from there, cross my heart and hope to die. I'm sure many of you must have heard this before. It literally means cross your heart and hope to die. That means you promise someone so much that if anything else happens beyond that, you're ready to die for it. Of course, that's not the truth, but that's the guarantee of your promise. That's the kind of trust you want someone else to put in you, right? I'm writing this word so that you understand what it means, that you must trust the person so much. For example, I cross my heart and hope to die, but I will make sure that nobody gets to know your secret. Well, I can definitely trust this person because he's hoping to die. Not really or not practically, but it's a way to guarantee some promises to one another. Okay, let's move on from there. We have my word is my bond. A strong way to actually promise something or assure someone for something. And yes, you may use it in your professional life as well because it is not too informal as well. My word is my bond. That means that bond will not be broken. If I say something, I will do it. If I assure you that we will get so many tens and thousands of dollars of business, that's my bond. I will make sure that I get it for you. Or you want to say that you will impress certain clients, and you can say, don't worry, my word is my bond. The clients will be happy with us, right? That is what I'm saying, that my word is my bond. Okay, let's move ahead from here. I vouch for it, right? Another way to say promise is vouch. That means you can take my word for it in a different way. You can use this formally as well. It's a thumbs up for using it professionally. When you say I vouch for it, probably you are a manager somewhere and your boss says, hey, I don't think this person is performing that well. You can assure your manager saying, don't worry, boss, I vouch for him. I will make sure that he does better. Simple but effectful. This will make sure that someone believes in you. All right? I vouch for it. Moving on from there, we have I give you my word. Very similar to my word is my bond, but again, a phrase that is used so many times over and over again in order to express promise, that I will not break my promise. I will make sure that my word is maintained and I complete my promise and I do what I have told you. I will not break my promise no matter what. Moving on from there, I will be committed to something, to a project, to a relationship. Probably a relationship. And simply to something, an activity that you were supposed to perform and that you would be committed to it. Probably a stage performance, right? That you're supposed to do and you're saying or you're telling someone that don't worry, I will be committed to it. We will have a successful show or we will have a blast. Don't worry about it. A simple way of promising something to someone by simply saying, I will be committed to it, right? Okay, guys, moving on to the last one. I assure you. Another way to say I promise you, just the way I say this every time, every lesson gets over, I assure you that no matter what happens, come hell or high waters, I will be back with another interesting topic just like today. Until then, make sure that you're smiling, you're practicing, spread a lot of love. This is me, Meera, Signing off for the day, guys. Ciao.